Hi friends, good afternoon. I have another company today which is called Zuari Industries Limited. It has signed a development agreement with Meshras Gangotri developers. It's a partnership agreement to develop a plot in Kulur micro market in Hyderabad. It is a land approximately 9.4 acres and it is for the development management services for branding, marketing, sales, collection, and customer relationship management and supervision of construction work for a residential project. 9.4 acres of land. The development management services also include the Zuari brand for the above project. Purpose of the agreement: Zuari Infraworld, a subsidiary of Zuari Industries, will provide the development management services for branding, marketing, sales, collection, CRM, and supervision of the construction for a residential 9.4-acre project. Okay, it's the same size of the agreement. Development management, okay, is the same again. Estimated value of 1,500 crores. Project will feature 9 high-rise residential towers with 3 and 4 BHK apartments. The project boasts a saleable area of about 3.8 million square feet and a total development area of 5.3 million square feet. Zuari Infra will provide development management. Okay, the estimated fee is approximately about 150 to 200 crores over a tenure of 5 years. The project will be marketed under Zuari Gangotri Tribhuj brand name. So, Gangotri developers shall obtain all requisite approvals for development, construction, implementation of project up to grant of completion certificate and incur all development costs. Uh, Gangotri developers to achieve project completion within 5 years from RERA registration. Contract price 150 to 200 crores over a period of 5 years. Listing on 29th April 2005. Stock has rallied from 28 on April 2005. Went up in 2010 to about 200, then again came down, then again in 2017 went up to about 270, then again there was a correction before finally reaching a peak of 397 in on July 12th 2024. The current price trading price is 252. High promoter holding of 56%. Stock is trading only 0.15 times its book value. So the book value amounts to about 1700 and the market value of investments is about 3000 crores. However, the market cap is only 748 crores. So this is an underrated stock. Uh, the book value is at least 7 times higher than its current price. It makes it an attractive buy and investment. However, because the kind of different businesses the company is into, there is no steady growth in the business. That is the drawback of this company. Though there is a good chance that the company can grow and do well in the infra projects business. However, until and unless it is able to create more value through more business and more development agreements with in other locations, it won't be able to achieve that. So something that I would suggest, if you're looking for a long-term perspective, though we'll have to keep a close check on the projects that it undertakes and the kind of information that is rallied in the market. So important to keep a regular check, though it may not seem to uh, give a good value addition in the short run. It has to be anything there would be in the long run. Once it able is able to develop this current project that is got and create a name for it in the infra business, then only would it be able to achieve a long-term goal, and that should not be less than 10 to 15 years. So it's not something that you will gain out of in a period of a short time. So if anyone is looking at look at comparatives that can offer in a similar space, those with maybe better brand name and a higher value that they can leverage from the brand. So it's something that is going to be a long-term perspective. In short, if you want to uh, look at this company, market value, we've been through market cap, debtors has improved to 24 days, poor profit growth in the last 3 years. So that is where the challenge is. That is the reason why the company is not adding value, but it is whatever rally that it has, it ends up on the bearish side again, because it's not able to sustain and maintain its profit growth, and the market expectations are not met, makes it difficult for the company to sustain any sort of bullish rally. That is something that is going to be a long term concern for this company. So my advice is that you don't stay invested for very long in this company, because you won't get any immediate returns. However, you could look at investment from say about a period of after 3 years, and if you do hold this, possibly you may consider holding this for at least 5 to 10 years for a long term value gain. uh, the P part is incorrect. Company has poor ROC. The P is zero because of possibly a negative or a minus financial uh, quarter or period, which is the reason why this is showing incorrectly. Delivered poor sales growth of 1.59 in the past 1 year. Company has low return on equity. Earnings include another income. So the major kind of business that the company is into is various different segments. We'll just quickly go through some of them here. So Zuari Global Limited, which is Zuari Industries, is the holding company of a well-established and diversified adverse group. The group comprises 23 companies in 40 verticals: agriculture, engineering and infra, lifestyle and real estate and services. The company primary business is real estate, investment services, engineering services, management services, manufacturing and trading of furniture, manufacturing and sale of sugar and by its products, ethanol and power generation. Real estate, 5 real estate projects. So he's just a new entrant in the real estate business. So that is what is going to take time for the company to establish any sort of branding. That is the reason why I said a minimum of 3 to 5 years for it to be able to generate enough long-term value, and also at the long-term create a brand name for itself, so expand its presence in the different geographical locations within India. Sugar, power, and ethanol. I think probably this has a very limited amount of revenue or profitability, which is the reason why the company is not able to grow. It has a limited revenue from uh, sugar, ethanol, and power concern. So you can see the revenue split here is sugar with 69%, ethanol 27%, power 5%. So chances of ethanol production growing and overall business growing is good due to the current government of India initiatives to focus on ethanol blending with fuel as a cheaper and more better source of managing the resources of the country. Again, it has various different subsidiaries and joint ventures with NVN, Forte, Portland, Indian Oil, and Adani Ventures Limited. Group businesses: Simon India, Global Engineering Company, Zuari Management Services, HR Services, Zuari Financial Services, insurance brokers, insurance, international, salt and sugar. So investments quoted about 3,704, participated in buyback, selling of 20.52 lakh shares at 450, realizing to about 92 crores. So the company's bought back some shares as well, which is a good positive sentiment for the overall fundamentals and the future of the company. ZILN collaborated in FY23 to develop 180 KLPD grain-based distillery, okay, kiloliters per distillery. Okay, so this is in Lakhimpur Kheri, UP, with plans to scale up ethanol production to 1000 KLPD. Construction commenced in February 24, expanding its distillery by 25%. So that is what the company is focusing on: ethanol production expansion and distillery of that. So let's go through some of the. Uh, okay, just bear with me. We'll have to go through this one by one. Okay, this is the current sequence of the company today. 7% in the 5 days, 12% in the last 1 month, which is a negative downturn due to the current situation of the market. Overall impact similar to what the other companies have in the stock market across the board, about 30% down. Year to date, minus 21, slightly better than some of the other industry peers. Overall, 72% value increment since all-time high. As I said, the company was listed in 2005 April, so it hasn't actually done well the way it should have. So there is definitely long-term scope of growth in the company. However, again, it has to re-establish itself in the infra and construction segment. One of the logos, one of the important brands that the company has, logo and the brand. AdWords is one of the company brands. A logo again. Overall, this is the name of the company, Zuari Industries, under which there are several subsidiary companies. This is one of the other global companies, or rather, the same Zuari Industries that is referred as. This is an agrochemical business of the company. Urea, offering that brand of urea, then Samrat, another brand, Sampurna, another brand, Sampatti, Sampana, Samarth, different brands of the company, Urea, Surkasha, SDP. So we've been through this information. You can go through this information later again if you wish. We've been through this information. This information is available as a part of the write-up that we went through. Again, this is also gone through. So here is something that you may consider. Face value 10, ROC 3.7%, negative of 2.34 on return on equity. Current price 259, high of 423, low of 231, book value 1717. So if the company is able to find ways to uh, generate more profit using the uh, uh, market cap or the actual value of the company, then you will see that this company will do well. However, that would not be in the immediate future. We're looking at least 3 to 5 years minimum, and long-term vision is 10 to 15 years. Cash of 7 crores, debt of 1057 crores. So debt is something that the company would need to find a way to reduce. Promoter holding 56%, a negative of 10.2 on EPS, which is the reason why any sort of bull run doesn't last beyond 2 months, and again the stock could come down with a bearish trend and correction. These are the different brands of the company: Zuari Garden City, Zuari Furniture, High High Tech, Hit Tech, Texmaco, Jai Kisan, Navratna, Mangala Urea, then high of 416 on July 9th, then volume chart here, high of high on December 6th, then stock high P of 55 on 9th of July, then rise to book value 0.3, that was the highest peak on 9th of July. Now it is about 0.17 compared to the overall price to book value, market cap and price of different companies that you can compare. These are mostly biorefineries and sugar mill production. So basically more of a comparison with the sugar industry. Then you have price to book value, then you have stock P. So you have some companies with low stock P, which signifies that the overall earnings of this industry is low compared to the industry sector. So uh, would suggest find companies with better value outside of the sugar and ethanol industry that the company is dealing with. EPS again, this is a minus. You have other companies who are in the positive. Again, we need to look at the share price, the financials, and the value generation that these companies are able to add. Return on equity ranges from about 9 to 15. Return on capital employed ranges from about 7 to 16. Again, is something that is on the lower side. Something to cross verify later. One of the sister companies of the Birla KK Group companies, overall 7 different companies here: Chambal Fertilizer and Chemicals, Texmaco Infra, Zuari Global, Sutlej Textile and Industries, Hindustan Media Vent, SIL Investments, HT Media. This is the sales growth minus 12%, minus 2% in the last 3 years. Profit growth last year was good, however, over the last 3 years it's at minus 31. ROE very poor. ROC also between 4 to 5% over a long term period. Debt to equity still good, not bad. This is again on the higher side. Cash flows, the companies are not able to generate enough substantial cash flows to justify even the current price. Interest coverage ratio 1.17, which is again not very great, it's on the lower side. Promoter holding 56%, public holding 41%. Again, this could be a cause of high volatility in the share price of the company. The high amount of public investment holdings, no DIIs, FIIs, very small substantial portions. These are the negatives of the company. Book value is trading at 0.15 or 0.21 times its book value. Market value is 3098 crores. Positives we've already been through, negatives we've also been through. These are some of the other companies available as a comparison, a mixture of both sugar and engineering and infrastructure companies. The best part would be to look at the other companies with decent 9 to 15% return. The average return of these companies is about 10, so this company falls way below the industry range of 10. Sales again has been more or less consistent, and the net profit has been in the minus for the last 1 year. Overall net profit from March 24 from a positive has gone down to a minus. That is the reason why the company has taken a big hit on its share price in the current last 6 months. Mm, Again, this is not something very great from the short-term perspective. Reserves increasing, which is a good sign. However, borrowings are still very high. The company needs to find a way to reduce its borrowing. Debtor days 24, better than the previous year. Inventory days have also reduced. However, the company would need to find a way to reduce this inventory days, which is the reason why the company is not able to efficiently use its resources. Days payable have increased to 163. Finding customers difficult to pay its suppliers because it's not getting paid on time due to high inventory. Working capital days have improved significantly, possibly due to some good project sales and good earnings over a period of the last 6 months, or last 1 year rather. Again, this is something we've already been through. Dividend, consistent dividend year on year. However, doesn't seem of very great value from an investor perspective. Dolly Rajiv Khanna, holding value of 14 crores as of December 2024. This is a promoter holdings, different companies, investments, which are the promoters as of December 2023. Then some other individual investors, public, part of the public overall. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please share this with your friends, family, and associates who may be interested uh, with some investment information in the market. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Friday and a great weekend ahead. We'll catch up with another video sometime tomorrow. Thank you.